Want to know one thing math people are stereotyped to be bad at? Writing. And yet we're expected to write. This is the ghetto. Hello there, Unfinished fam. It is wonderful for you to see me again. I am soon to be Dr. Jones, but keep it cute and call me Chelsea. Today I'm going to be highlighting the process of submitting a scientific paper to a journal. You know the dealio. Subscribe to my channel for more Black PhD content. Share this video with a friend or 20, and it wouldn't hurt for you to follow me on the socials either. Getting right into it, what does it mean to publish? Well, a publication means that you've done some new and significant research, you've written up what you've done, and you've submitted it to a scientific journal who liked your work and decided to put it into one of their published issues. Simple enough, right? There is a bit more that goes into it though. I'm gonna begin with telling you realistically how this process looks, then I'll talk about what you need when you're ready to submit. The first step is quite obvious. Do some research. While you conduct your research, make sure that you're writing using a general and easily adjustable template. Most times you aren't researching and writing for a specific journal, so it's best to do your journal specific formatting after you've gotten your results and decided what journal you actually want to submit to. Once you've done the work and found the journal, you prepare a manuscript and get ready for the submission process. A manuscript is another way of saying a not yet published document. Now, the submission process looks a bit different for different journals, but a lot of them use the same or similar platforms. Every journal I've submitted to has used the Scholar One Manuscripts online platform. When you start the online submission process, it shouldn't take you more than an hour if you don't run into any issues and if your manuscript is properly formatted. Actually, submitting probably takes the shortest amount of time out of this entire process. Once you complete submission, this is where the fun begins. There are 3 things that could happen after you hit submit. 1, you get an immediate rejection within 1 to 2 weeks. This is known as a desk rejection and signifies that your material doesn't align with the journal's mission or that your formatting was significantly jacked up, meaning that they didn't even bother sending it to the reviewers. A reviewer or referee is a person who has enough experience in their profession to critique your work. It's a volunteer gig and is considered to be a service to the field. Typically, you'll be assigned 2 reviewers for your submission. 2, you don't hear back for a month or so and they send you the reviewer's comments with mostly minor comments. Give yourself a shot of tequila because you have a paper that they want and you don't have to do a lot of editing to get a complete acceptance. 3, again, you don't hear back for a month or so and they send you the reviewer's comments. But there are some major comments. Get the whole bottle of tequila because you're about to be stressed. They still want your paper, but you're gonna have to do some heavy editing to get the full acceptance. Possibly do more research and get new results. If you're at number 1, find a new journal, reformat and revise your manuscript to fit the new journal and submit. At number 2, make those edits, write reviewer responses and resubmit. And if you're at 3, get to work because you don't have a lot of time between getting those reviews and submitting your updated version along with those reviewer responses. Disclaimer. If you're at 2 or 3, so you get the reviewer comments, you make the suggested revisions and you resubmit, this does not guarantee that your paper will be published. Story time. I made this a step 2 for a journal. I made the suggested edits and constructed in-depth reviewer responses and resubmitted. A month later, I was fully rejected with the note,
"Thank you for submitting your paper to this journal. I cannot recommend for publication."
along with 2 pages of, frankly, very rude comments. Bruh, I spent 3 months with this process for this journal just for, you guessed it, reviewer 2 to say,
"Eat dirt, loser,"
and knock the hopes of a publication clean out of my hands. Would you like to know why I got rejected after making those revisions? Let me tell you. This is the first time that I submitted to a journal and I didn't think that I needed my advisor's help because it seemed like a pretty simple process. Y'all, when you upload documents for your submission, there's an option that you can choose: for review and not for review. I thought that this meant to be included in the final journal issue and to not be included in the final journal issue. When I uploaded my reviewer responses, can you guess which one I put? Yes, you're right. I put not for review. So reviewer 2 was coming for me as hard as they did because they thought that I didn't respond to or implement their suggestions. That's my bad, reviewer 2. Moral of the story: make sure you click for review for everything you upload unless specified otherwise. Or just ask your advisors what you should do. They're literally there to help you learn. Back it up a bit. Let's talk about what you should have prepared before submitting to a journal. A very important and impactful document is going to be your cover letter addressed to the journal editors. This cover letter includes you introducing your manuscript title and manuscript type, a brief explanation on why your work is appropriate and relevant for this journal, and a statement confirming that all authors agree to submission, along with you stating that your findings are not currently under review by any other journal. Some journals expect you to upload your figures or tables separate from your manuscript. Oftentimes, they'll have you upload specific file types for your figures, like .tiff rather than .jpeg. So make sure you know what the journal wants and have it prepared. You should also have author bios readily available along with author emails. And of course, have your main manuscript properly formatted and ready to submit. Once you have all of these pieces together, the submission process should go pretty smoothly. I'll make another video on how to generally format a manuscript that is easily edited for any journal. If this video was helpful or informative, give me a thumbs up down below. And for more Black and Unfinished content, check out my channel and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video in just a few seconds.